Dude, I just thought of something better than Dinky Winky or whatever.
Dinky Winky,
what if we just did Stinky Pinky?
Stinky? Oh, that's awesome.
What's this for?
Stinky Pinky, tipsy,
Barf,
barf, and ho.
What is that?
Skanky Tubbies.
Stinky Tubbies. Stinky Pinky. That's an awesome addition.
Stinky Pinky.
Skanky Tubbies?
Skanky Tubbies.
Skanky.
Coming to Adult Swim sometime late August.
Yeah. Produced by
Holy
Tim
shit,
and
we
Eric.
should definitely pitch that.
We're pitching it.
Pitching it tomorrow.
Dude, I bet you that they would, and there's a crazy
Just call them
episode
up,
every
give
time.
them the pitch.
Call them up. We have the phone number, right?
Did the Teletubbies end up banging in every episode?
No, they.
no,
That's what they sound like when they're banging.
No,
Yeah,
ho.
they're like,
It's like
Oh, man.
what you call it, real life or what's that? Ocean
Road rules?
Ocean hose.
Ocean.
What's
What are
Ocean
you
Hose?
watching?
What's that one where they're like Guidos or whatever?
oh, I don't know if I've
Ocean
seen that.
hose?
What are they? What is it called?
It's on the tip of my tongue of what this show's called.
It's
right now.
it's
Oh,
good. It's a
talking
good
about
thing.
Squidbillies.
No, it's on MTV. And they
Remember
live-
with JoJo and the six pack man?
What?
Do you not remember that?
No.
You've gotta be
with
shitting
Ronnie.
me.
With Ronnie. Oh my god.
Ronnie with the foofy hair.
You guys are such fucking bullshitters right now.
it's
you
a
guys
show.
are making
It's a
with
show.
Ronnie,
With-
yeah,
with-
Ronnie
with
the
DJ
fucking-
Pauly.
It's like Ocean Shore or something like that.
Jersey Shore.
Jersey
There
Shore.
we go.
Oh, I
Jesus.
thought you were saying it was on Adult
Oh
Swim.
man, that took
What?
forever.
You can see how I thought it was fake when I thought it was on Adult Swim.
How did you not get JoJo and Six Pack Man?
I was picturing a cartoon with a guy named JoJo and Six Pack Man and Ronnie with the froofy hair. I was picturing a cartoon with like, and
were
they were
talk-
like surfing on a boat.
We
Hey
were talking-
Ronnie, you said it was called like Boat Hose. So I was like, who the fuck are these characters? This is crazy.
We could pitch that idea too. Boat hose.
Boat hose.
Boat hose and Skanky Tubbies. We're clearly just referring to a niche market there.
I like that show. Boat Hose.
Boat hose.
Boat hose.
An animated series from the creators of
Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore.
From the creators of Two Frat Boys.
Oh yeah, the creators of Two Frat Boys.
Comes the new breakneck animated series.
Breakneck.
Boats and Hose. Wait, what
Boats
was
and
it?
hose.
I think that one's copyrighted.
Yeah, that one is copyrighted.
Welcome to a podcast.
Hello, everyone.
This time now 80% more recent than your last podcast.
We are posting this now. This is live. You're actually listening live. You hit play, you came in live.
We know you
came in.
downloaded it from the podcast app and you're listening to it now, but you're actually listening to it live.
If you didn't know, we're streaming live.
We're live.
One more thing, we're live.
We're live.
One last thing you should know. No, but we're man, if you figure our last system, we recorded it Wednesday
Yeah,
and it didn't get posted till that next Sunday.
yeah,
I guess any next Sunday would be the next Sunday.
yeah.
For some reason I thought if I said we recorded on Wednesday and then we posted it on Sunday, they'd be like, "Oh, it was only 3 days."
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
but it was
it's
super
it's
late
quite a
news
few
and
days.
news time.
It's
though.
not the absolute zero of Wednesday.
You know, if I
Math
wasn't
joke.
good at math, which I'm not, when you say Wednesday to Sunday, I'm like, is that 3 days?
That seems way longer.
It seems way longer. Wednesday
It
to
is
Sunday,
way
it's
longer.
Forever. Yeah.
It's way longer than 3 days. It's 4.
It's way longer. It's so much longer.
You can't have one day of the week more than
It
4 days
depends
away
on,
from
are
the
you
other
counting
one.
the Wednesday and the Sunday?
Unless
or are
it's
you just
Lazy
counting the ones in
Susan
between?
Sunday. What?
Lazy Susan Sunday.
Lazy
Please explain
Wednesday,
that.
Thursday,
Lazy-
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's 5 days.
Yeah, every 6th Sunday of the month you skip and you call it Lazy Susan Sunday.
Oh, okay.
That's 6.
Idiot.
That's 6.
I mean, that's sick. I said that's 6.
That's 6. So yeah, now it's almost instant. If
Instantaneous.
not Wednesday night, you'll get it Thursday morning, and if not Thursday morning, you're just not trying hard enough
You're not paying attention.
because it's there. It's in the mail.
It's gonna be there.
It's
So
looking
that's
at you.
cool. Get all
If you
your-
think about it, our last model was almost like the exact same reason that you would never want to like order ice cream for delivery,
why?
because by the time you got
be
it, it
raw
would be
melty.
melted.
Yeah, but you never know if you got a truck freezer, then you're good.
Oh, they're gonna have what,
They're gonna
like
leave it
80
there in a
truck
truck freezer?
freezers?
No, the Schwann, man, they just drive around. They
We're
go
not talking the
cross country.
Schwann, man.
They go cross
We're
country.
talking. I'm gonna ring into my nearest Dairy Queen and be like, "Hey, can I have?
Can you please
a
deliver
Blizzard?"
me ice cream?
Yeah.
They've never done that ever.
Sometimes they do if you're right next door.
People don't want old things. unless they're gooey.
Ice cream
Old
cone. I could
things.
see them delivering an ice cream cone and just all melting down the dude's
Why
arm.
why hasn't Dairy Queen adopted the whole
Flash freezing
Like,
ice cream cones.
flash freezing?
And then it would be thawed out by the time they got there.
Oh damn, that's fucking sick.
Oh.
Delivering ice cream.
Delivering frozen
Frozen
ice cream.
ice cream.
It's actually like what's that, hot ice or something?
Hot.
Dry
ice.
ice?
Dry ice.
I would never eat
Flash
anything that came
freeze.
out of dry ice. Is that healthy?
Yeah, it's so healthy.
It's flash frozen.
Have you ever eaten
you get your
anything?
total carbon for the day.
Carbon? Man,
You get your
that's
total
good 'cause I
intake
was
that-
running low on carbon today.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go eat some dry ice.
Dang, shoot.
Dry ice cream.
People are like,
cone.
"How old are these guys? 6?"
Yeah.
Yes.
Dry ice. No, dry ice has always scared me though, because
I-
there was that
Burning
one.
yourself?
Did you hear about that one place where there was the pool or whatever? It was like it was like on some island, I think. It was like an
What?
island
Someone
like
put
vacation
dry ice
thing.
in it?
And they had the pool out, and then they had like dry ice like all around the pool, so it was like going into the pool, and it was like fogging up the surface of the pool. So people were getting in the pool and swimming, and like I think it was like the carbon monoxide or something in the dry ice. It's like really heavy, so people were like passing out and drowning. People died.
No.
I swear.
No.
I swear. Yeah, it was
Wow.
insane.
Where was this at?
I don't know. I guarantee that event happened. I just have no clue in the world.
When?
I thought it was on like some like Hawaii or something like some
Yeah,
Like-
I
or
can see
or it was like
This is a dream.
and I think it was like sponsored by like Red Bull or something like that.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. It was
You just think that somebody would have been like, wait.
yeah.
Hey, don't
But-
jump in the pool.
But then they couldn't see them drowning at the bottom of the pool because the dry ice was covering it.
Well, and they probably just thought they're like, they're just doing another Red Bull trick. Like,
Yeah, he's just gonna stay on there.
everybody's wearing GoPros, so it's cool.
Oh my
Don't
god, you
say
see people going like choking on
Right
water.
after that, they're gonna drop him out of a plane somehow. He's going to the center of the earth.
You're the the Bud Light, the
Bud
Bull,
Lightyear?
the Red Bull CEO. That's what you sound like. He's coming out of the plane, dude.
Yeah, watch, man. What is the is the freaking? I almost said Bud Light too. Is Red Bull CEO like what? Like 22?
Like a surfer.
He's like a 20-year-old
From California.
surfer, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's really like 60, but he acts like he's 20.
hey
bros. Yeah,
Hey,
what
we're
do you
just
wanna
gonna
do?
go do
Totally
this half pipe.
modular.
Radular?
Radula.
Well, you know he wouldn't know like the exact
Oh,
terminology.
okay.
Plus, he's the Red Bull like CEO. I feel like if you're like a CEO of a company or you own a company, you feel like so much like just instinctively like you feel like you're a higher class of a person because you're like I made a company.
Well, you
Yeah.
are, and you have a lot of money, so.
Well, you have a lot of money, but I'm not talking like I guess I'm talking not social class, but like a mental class. Like
Yeah.
Your
you walk into
ego's
a
through
room and
the
you
roof.
I get not I wouldn't want to say like ego through the roof, but you just feel almost
Godlike.
you feel
strike you
responsible.
down.
Like you feel responsible for what you created, so then you almost maybe feel responsible to like keep being that insanely ingenuitive.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I made my own company and I got to keep going. I got to
exactly.
like
I
or
gotta
the normal
think real
thing to do
smart.
is keep going, and maybe they can't keep going and they just go into suicide. Major
Do you
suicide.
think that happens sometimes?
I don't know. If you did something like crazy, like if you think about like those guys in high school who like had all those accomplishments and they were just like insane like athletes or something like that.
Yeah.
Then you get out of that, you go to college, maybe you're not a sweet athlete, maybe you don't play sports at all. Then you get to be an adult and there's no way you're doing that.
I think that's kind of like people that are very successful in entertainment sometimes too. You know, like
At the peak.
yeah, like at their peak, and they're alcoholics and they drink because they're like scared to go back on stage because they
Yeah.
just had such a sick show.
Oh,
you know?
wow,
Like
yeah.
I was thinking like Jim Belushi because he died and he partied all the time,
Yeah.
but like that
Didn't
might
Jim
have been
Belushi
why-
still have a show though? Wasn't he still doing a show?
No, he's dead.
No, but was at the
Yeah,
time.
he was on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, when he died, I thought he was
Maybe
the
we're
guy
wrong.
from.
Did he die when he was on Saturday Night Live?
No, not when he's doing the show, but when he was like in the cast.
So
yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh,
That's
he's
what
in the
I meant.
cast?
Not-
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like on the show.
No, let Jim Belushi official footage of him dying.
Well, because their cast parties are like supposedly they're
Insane.
Like, they used to be
Oh,
insane.
yeah,
They
yeah.
probably still are crazy, but not
they're
as
probably
crazy.
super dumbed down.
And like Chris Farley and shit.
Yeah, it's just like, hey guys, someone died. We gotta chill.
gotta
We
chill.
gotta chill out for at
People
least a
died.
couple months.
Yeah.
We cannot.
He's not
do
the only
coke
guy to
anymore.
die at a Saturday Night Live party.
I don't know. Like Chris Farley, he
Probably,
died.
probably
but
that we know
that might
of.
have been from a heart attack.
They probably
but he
invite a
partied
couple
hard.
random people in. You
Yeah.
think that's what you would do if you had like if you you were a drug dealer and you just had a bunch of drug dealers over for a party, you think you'd just like invite like 2 people in and see how fucked up you could get them? Just be like, all right, you guys can only give them one thing, and then we're gonna see how they act. And each of them gives them like,
oh my god,
you like get
OD,
ecstasy and acid,
like OD, like right in front of you, instantly, like
freaking drug dealer murderers. That's what they do.
Drug-
They're
serial killers.
Yeah.
Okay, come over, man. I'm gonna give you this pill.
Yeah,
and my
but
other buddy's gonna give you pills.
they're the
Oh,
nicest.
sweet.
No, you just mix them into one super pill.
Oh my god.
And you're like, why does
Instant
this look
heart
like
attack
it's
death.
covered in radiation? Just don't
Why does
worry
this have
about
a
it.
warning label on it? It's
Yeah.
so small.
Why would you put a warning label on a pill that you're
I don't
trying
know.
Wait, Philip, put the label on it. Mario and Philip are making drugs.
Philip.
You know Dr. Mario for a reason.
Dr. Mario, we get you so messed up.
Oh no! Don't do this to me.
And then after that, we're gonna eat a pizza.
Oh, pizza.
Did you ever play Dr. Mario?
Yeah.
Let the virus escape.
Dang, I didn't know that quote. That was
No,
good.
I just made that up.
Oh.
Did that sound like a real quote for the game?
Yeah, dude, that looks like when you said
You
that,
were super
I pictured
legit.
a word bubble above Dr. Mario being like, "Don't let the virus escape," because it's kind of like a Tetris type bejeweled game, right?
Yeah. Bejeweled before Bejeweled was a thing.
Yeah.
Maybe not. They just came out with Dr. Luigi not too long ago for the Wii U.
Really?
I'm pretty sure just by looking at screenshots and maybe a video I watched, it looks exactly the same as Dr. Mario. So
wow.
apparently there are people still obsessed with Dr. Mario that they want to make a new one.
No, they need
Or-
Dr. Yoshi.
Or they're not. There's not people obsessed.
There used to
and
be
they just-
another game like that too. That was like Yoshi's Eggs or something like that. And you'd shoot the eggs into a.
Oh, I
You know what I'm
almost
talking
remember that. No, I feel like that was just part of the old Yoshi games, right? Because you had the Yoshi egg that you always shot at things.
Yeah, but I thought it was like a puzzle game, kind of like Bejeweled.
Whatever.
Maybe. I
What's
could see
inside
that.
Yoshi's
In the
egg? though?
comments below, tell
No,
us what that game was.
It's not what?
I know.
Game
What would
Boy.
you think you would think there would be like a baby inside an egg or something?
No, it's always.
Sometimes there is.
It's always.
Sometimes
like,
there's another
when
dinosaur.
you play the old Yoshi games, the only way you get eggs is like by eating items or eating enemies.
Yeah.
So like he'll eat an enemy, put it in his mouth, then all of a sudden he presses
Shit
the down
out of
button, he
egg.
just accordions, and then out comes an egg. So it's well he has to eat it.
I know, but I wonder since he poops out eggs, what? There's nothing inside
I guess
the egg,
that's just
though.
his poop.
Yeah, there
like
is.
his poop comes in
Sometimes
a hard
there's Yoshis.
round.
There's other Yoshis inside
Cation.
ones.
Yeah, haven't you played Super Mario World on Super Nintendo?
Yeah.
You can poop out an egg with little.
Wait,
Yoshi.
has anybody played Yoshi's Island, or am I the
Oh
only?
yeah, exactly.
I don't
And
know.
you know they're
Never
coming.
played it.
Tons of
They're
little
coming out
Yoshis.
with freaking what's it called? Yarn Yoshi or whatever.
Yarn.
What?
Oh yeah, I saw
That's sick.
Yeah, it looks awesome, and it's co-op. Which
Yarn
I-
Yoshi.
Yeah, it just got announced at E3.
That's like Paper
And-
Mario and Yarn Yoshi. That's sweet.
Yeah, well there was a Yarn Kirby, right? Or Kirby's
Yarn Ball.
Yarn Ball. I don't think it's called Yarn Yoshi. I think it was called Yarn Kirby.
Yarn Kirby. World.
And then they made something like that, and they called it Yarn Yoshi something. But anyways,
If I could say something in between there, just real quick, Yoshi and Kirby, they're just little bitches. They're the littlest bitches.
they're.
You
if
really think so?
You continue.
All right. If
Why?
You,
Why do you
wait,
think that?
wait. I'm just gonna say
Because-
you see 2 guys.
Yeah.
Just picture 2 guys in your mind. Close your eyes. Imagine 2 guys in your mind.
Oh
Okay.
god, this happens all the time to me.
Now, both of their hands start to undo your pants.
Ah,
No.
jeez.
You see 2 guys walking down the street at some random location, and their names are Yoshi and Kirby. Where are they at? And what's their nationality?
Gee.
Yoshi is something. I feel like
No, they're both Indian and they're gay.
Both Indian and they're gay?
Yeah.
I thought that sounded totally Asian.
Yoshi and Kirby, I guess so too.
Wait.
it's me.
Yeah, but they could also sound like just weird people any other place. Like 2 weird French guys, Yoshi and Kirby.
Yoshi and Kirby.
They're like French artists. That for some reason, every time I picture like a group of people today, I'm just thinking, what if they were serial killers?
What if
Because I was
Oh
just
my-
about to say they're
named
like
Yoshi?
French artists that like shove a bunch of paint in their victims' mouths. and
Oh
kill
my!
them.
There's
wow.
serial
I'm
killers with artists.
I'm going to a dark place right now.
Yeah.
These deep thoughts
You
in
guys
your
want
head.
to come over?
Were you,
No.
were you at Best when we were at Best Buy? Did you look at anybody and think they were a serial killer?
No, not really.
I
I didn't
kind
really
of
look
have
at
that
them.
feeling though, like looking at all those kids.
Oh yeah.
Like all the some of the one of those
you were
one
looking
of
at
those
all
kids.
the kids there.
No, all the kids that were in line. You're like, one of these guys is gonna definitely be a serial killer.
What if you had the ability
Or he's
to
gonna
like,
shoot up a school.
see if you had the ability to see someone that was going to turn out like super messed up.
Dude,
And
look,
then,
yeah.
and then
just-
like you were just
Zach.
wait. You were at a playground one day and you saw like this little
What?
kid and he was like glowing
yeah, dude.
because he was
No.
gonna,
Yeah.
like that, like, you know, not that day, but when he was like 50, he was going to be responsible for like millions of deaths. Would you have enough balls to just walk up and choke him out?
This was
Yeah.
on. Oh my! This was on. I think this was on Pete Holmes. He said the same thing.
Oh, really?
He's like, if you had a chance, would you kill
Who's-
baby Hitler or
Hey.
not?
Oh
Who's
yeah.
Pete Holmes?
He's on after Conan O'Brien
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
How come have never
He's a
heard that
comedian
name before?
because it's on
Mainly.
TBS.
And he has a podcast.
Oh yeah, that's right. Conan's on TBS now.
Yeah, Pete Holmes is pretty funny though. Pretty
Yeah.
funny guy.
So-
Shout outs to Pete Holmes.
So he has a late night show and he asked that question.
No, yeah, he was just like, doing his monologue, and he just.
Oh
said something
yeah.
like
Well, I
that.
guess I could be taking it in a funny way. I was like, man, he's taking it dark.
No.
Hey, if you could kill a kid, would you?
God, if you knew he was
Conan's
gonna
on
be the
next. No, I was just kidding.
He said if you knew the kid was gonna be Hitler.
Hitler or something, would you take him out?
would
If
you
I
take
knew
the
he was
kid
going to
out?
be Hitler,
If you could, like you just said, if
Yeah.
I could foresee him killing
yeah, no,
thousands of people,
you totally would. You could ask anybody like maybe like what percentage of people that are in the army now would be like,
That's
yeah,
a
I would
good
totally
movie.
do that.
What if all the people in the world that that have killed kids were actually just travelers from the future?
What?
I'm gonna
oh
kill
my
you.
god!
He's
yeah.
like the
Okay,
little
so say-
Terminators.
Say, check this out. Say somehow we invent a freaking time machine.
Yeah.
Somebody invents a time machine
Yeah.
in the future. First thing you're like, I'm gonna go back and kill Hitler. I just time machine right into his house, kill Hitler.
Yeah, but
So wouldn't you do that for every single person that did that, like as many as you could? So,
Yeah,
like,
but if-
that's why all these kids are just getting killed. Like
no,
school
no.
shootings, like-
You,
Oh my God!
you got to think about
Little
that.
mini
that's
Hitlers.
terrible. Wait a second.
You
that's
got to
fucking
think about
terrible.
that. You got to think about that for a second. God.
We might have to edit that.
No,
Wait, no.
You gotta keep that in there.
Because if that happened, like if there were time travelers coming back and being like, you got to kill that baby because it turns out to be Hitler or whatever, wouldn't there not be any Hitlers like in our history?
No, because some people won't step up.
You could just keep
No,
turning
they're in
back
the-
time
they're
and
in
telling
the
them
history.
to.
They're in the history, and we don't invent time until like way far back, so they forgot about Hitler. There's
What?
already been some crazy.
You're
ass
telling
ones.
me that in the future we're going to invent time travel, but we'll have no records of what happened in the past?
No, we will, but it's gonna be so far in the future that Hitler's gonna be like a blip in the past compared
Yeah.
to all the other crazy warlords that are about to pop up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying? 'Cause,
but think about it like this.
You know
Like
what I'm saying?
like
You know what I'm
you
saying?
could get like right now we could go back in time and change what happened like a year from now or
Yeah.
a year ago. But I feel like that doesn't change the outcome of what now is
No,
as
it's
much
true.
as like
All
it's like
being,
the butterfly
killing,
effect.
like yeah, but like killing Hitler or killing this
Yeah,
serial
how
killer.
many
How is that gonna really affect history? Like the new
Yeah.
history? Like that's gonna be insane.
But even if you killed a guy, like we went back to last year and we killed a guy who was murdering people, and then if you went and killed a guy like
something that's
60 years
prolific,
ago,
yeah.
but not even prolific like that, and just another
normal guy,
that
like
was
serial
that
killer.
was murdering people, because you let like if he let's say he murdered like 4 or 5 people in his life, if you let those people live, how much more impact do they have on the world? Like you don't even know, but they have kids. Like at least we'll say like they have at least 4 kids with the 5 of them. And then those 4 kids have 4 kids and blah, 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 blah. Like, think about how many people would result from that than by killing someone a year ago.
Yeah.
Of course, it'd probably all end up the same.
Yeah, in
that
the
was
end
the
it would.
longest thing.
It just
I
kept-
got so confused.
It just kept
halfway through
drawing out in my head. I was like trying to tell the story, and my brain's like, no, wait, add this.
It's like we're talking about Inception right
I
now.
know. What do you really perceive out there?
So, okay, you could go back and kill somebody. Who would you kill?
Oh, geez, I probably wouldn't kill anybody.
Really?
If you could see in people's like minds of what they're gonna do in the future,
Yeah.
before it happens, and you can go back in time, and you can like crawl up to Hitler or like figure out who else is another bad person. like-
Mussolini?
yeah, Mussolini. You could like find these people or like I don't know.
Genghis
who else.
Khan?
Yeah, we can go like super far back. Dinosaurs.
You could kill the lead dinosaur mafia, man.
So who would you kill? Like who would you take out?
I don't think
Nobody?
I would kill anybody.
I think if I had the chance, I would kill somebody who did something really bad but got away with it, and like, because those
guy that shot
it's those
Martin Luther
people.
King.
No. But he was people knew about him and everything. Like he could tell that, oh shoot, if I get caught, I'm gonna die. But like I'm talking about, there's been people out there who have like murdered somebody or something, and
Ted Bundy.
just gotten away with it, at least until they died, and then like
Ted
after
Bundy.
they died, they found. Are you just saying Ted Bundy?
No,
or
it's
is that,
for real though.
what's Ted Bundy?
It's the guy that used to put a cast on and act like he was like injured and get people in his car and kill them.
Oh really?
He's a serial killer, but he was very, very smart.
Yeah.
And like he went in and got out of prison, broke out of prison, then went back into prison and died in prison. Like he didn't get like electrocuted or anything like that. So like he kept escaping prison.
Yeah.
I don't know how he was doing it. I can't remember like the exact.
Dude, if you get sentenced to life in prison, you're gonna start thinking of ways to break out of
Oh, you're
prison.
gonna be like, well, I gotta get out.
Well,
of
the
this
thing
whole
is, he was
crazy
never
shit.
Yeah.
he was never convicted.
How am I gonna be crazy if I'm in jail?
Because he would escape jail, but he was never convicted because he never faced trial. And then when he's going through trial and everything like that, he was never fully convicted because he died after the trial.
Huh.
Like, he was going through trial and he like escaped.
Yeah,
prison.
he's like, well, he's regarded as one of the
Yeah, but he went to
craziest serial killers of all
prison.
time.
He went, but he was never convicted of the crime though.
Yeah, but he still they still took him in. They're like, all right, we're on to you. Like you have to be honest. What else did they arrest him on?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, they did take him to prison for murdering people.
They did, but he.
Yeah,
like,
but
the
he was
thing
never
is-
proven guilty.
Yeah,
is
that's what I'm
saying.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah, but they still took him like.
This
We're
guy-
pretty sure you murdered these people.
We're like 95%. We just need the other 5% of the law.
Yeah.
To back this up.
Yeah, so that's totally different. Like I want someone who killed somebody and no one ever talked about it ever.
How would we know who those are?
That's why I'm saying I'm gonna go back in time and figure it out. Because if
But
you can go back
instead
in time to like noon that day, and then you figure something out that happened like yesterday, you can go back like another
I
day.
totally thought you were
No,
saying.
you only get one transfer back. You gotta.
No,
live
you
in
get
that time
rollover.
period,
You
too.
get roll. You
gotta
buy.
live in
You
that-
buy
how many
back to a
chances do you
certain
get?
block. No. You just buy to certain blocks.
No, you
so
gotta have some
if you want to go
chances.
100 years, that's a 100-year package.
Do you get to come back then?
But if I go back 99 years in one day and I see something that happened yesterday, I can still go back. I can go back for like
How many
365 more days.
You can like jump forward or go. Can you go? How many times can you jump back and forth though? Like coming back
That's
to
what
like
I'm saying.
reality.
We're- you can't. You only
100
have
total
enough gas.
years, rollover included.
So your time machine is gonna be like.
So you can
I
go.
can do it again.
No, so you can go 50 years ahead or 50 years back, but you better save those other 50 years and get back ahead.
Ah.
How
I
much
get
does
what
it
you're
cost?
saying.
Can you buy a $200 block?
$3 billion. $200
billion lights.
block. Yeah, you'll get to go back for 2 seconds.
You get
$3
$1.
billion.
Wouldn't that be
$1
crazy
a year.
if people could go back for 2 seconds? You'd see them like up on like at the Super Bowl. There'd be a concert stage, and you see just little blinks of people like, and then they were gone because they just came back for 2
Like,
seconds.
holy shit, that was awesome. See ya.
They just
I'm
come
so
in.
glad I got to see the Super Bowl.
They just come in, grab Janet Jackson's bare breast, squeeze it, and then they're boom, gone. You could do anything you wanted without getting caught.
Oh, so what?
like grabbing a whole bunch of money like with one swoop.
What
Yeah.
what if in like 10 years we start seeing people like a lot of things on the news about people just popping up and then disappearing?
Yeah.
We're like, what the fuck?
That would be insane. But then once we knew that's what people were doing, anytime we'd see someone there, we'd have cameras all over the world. And we'd take a picture of their face because then we know it's like, all right, in 10 years or so, this guy's going to do this and he's actually going to be a person. And then we got him. So
And they
when you're
build
like,
cages?
that means like when you're born, you have a record. Because you went back in the
This sounds
past.
so like USSR.
Well, it doesn't
You're
work.
under
You
camera.
have a record.
No. You went back in the past, right?
Anything you do, we know
We
about.
got to start from the ground floor here, guys, because I'm
Yeah.
going to explain to you. You're going to believe it. All right? You're born.
This is really
Okay?
happening now.
You're born. You lived till you're 20, and then you decide to go back in time.
Yeah.
For just those 3 seconds, we all scrounged as much money together as we can, and we were like, all right, let's
we
go
need to go
back
back for 3
We're
seconds.
gonna go back somewhere for 3 seconds, and we go back to what time would you want to go back to if you could go back to any time? in your life?
1776.
No. Talking about in your
not
life.
even 1969. Summer of 69,
Summer
bro.
of 69, man.
In the
No.
summer of
And
69.
Okay, so you want to go back 1969.
Summer of 69.
All right, summer of 69. So we go back
For
to summer
3
of 69.
seconds.
Yeah, see, that's why it doesn't work.
Why?
Because in my example, you were like, you were going back for something that you knew, you remember, but you like maybe weren't there or something. And you want to go back and like be there just for like those 3 seconds.
Oh, your own life?
No, or just anybody's life. Like I was saying, the Super Bowl. All right, let's say I'm just gonna
we
forward
have
this
longer
story along.
seconds?
Okay.
We pop into the Super Bowl for 3 seconds. As soon as Janet Jackson's boob falls out,
We grab it.
We all grab it, except for Zach. He flicks the nipple, and then we're out. But what I'm saying is, if 1990 was the
saying.
farthest, or whenever that happened, when did that happen?
What?
Like 2000, 1999?
1999, 2001 or somewhere in there.
1999 through 2001.
1999.
All right, so if we went back there, Listen.
All right.
If that was the earliest that anyone had ever time traveled, they'd start catching on, right?
Yeah.
Like they'd see our face and they'd be like, wait. And then after a while, they'd be like, all right, has to be what people are doing.
Yeah.
So in order to catch those guys, you can't catch them right now because they haven't even been born yet. But if you have pictures that are constantly taking pictures of them and keeping their ID, and then they just put it in the system because they're like, this person isn't even born yet. But when they are born and their fingerprint matches this guy, we're booking him.
So the past caught up on the future.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But then, get this, they take you in and they arrest you for whatever you did, but you technically hadn't done it yet.
You know how many people would be in jail? Like that's like so what if they just thought about doing that?
That's Minority Report right there. You just explained the full plot to Minority Report.
Oh god.
Oh dude. No man.
Explain the plot to Minority Report.
I
Cruise is in that.
I feel like a mouse had just lured myself into a trap, and I came around, and then I set the trap, but then I came
saw
around the
the
other
cheese.
side and bit the cheese, and I just got my mind blown.
You know they already came out with that movie.
That's great.
Mine has been
Have you
blown.
seen that movie?
Have you or no? Oh, he's out. He's out of it. He's out for the count. His mind is totally blown right now.
Oh, no, I don't know if I have.
That was hilarious. You don't know if you have? Oh,
Yeah, I'm almost positive
That's
I
even
have.
cooler that you haven't.
No, I'm pretty sure I have, or at least I know about it enough for my brain to be like,
Oh my god, that'd be so insane.
They're arresting people before they did things.
What if it was just like a thought that they had, but it's such a real thought that they're gonna do it. They're like, what if they would have won thought base?
Oh my god, when they have thought readers.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
I really want to rob this bank, and it's like the NSA is just like pulls up in front of your house. You're not gonna rob
yours
this bank.
isn't exactly the plot of Minority Report because that's kind of like what it is.
They can read your thoughts.
Is that in Minority Report? I think the precogs, they have like 3 people that are like autistic.
Is that
like,
the? Oh wait, that's not it. Is that the one with who does that have in Matt Damon?
No, Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. What's the one where they have those little books that they can like? I think it had Matt or maybe Leonardo da Vinci. I mean,
Da Vinci? You know he's been dead, right? He's never been in a movie.
no. Not since time travel, bro. You don't even. He's back and better than
It was
ever.
a little book in their hand.
Leonardo DiCaprio, maybe.
Is this Titanic?
No, and they like
Inception?
No. You'll get it. You'll get it by this. They run through like they'll open one door and run through it, and then on the other side will be like a completely different place.
Yeah.
Like they'll be out on the street in New York trying to run away from someone. They run in someone's house door, and then all of a sudden they're like in this
Inception.
office building. It's not
Inception.
Inception.
No, I don't know.
No, it is that because it goes off by their dreams. So it goes off whatever they think.
Oh yeah, I
that
guess
is.
yeah, but it's only like a certain people. Like there's a certain group of people that are meant to keep like they know if 2 people are supposed to meet and they and then that's like the plot of the movie because he was like you weren't supposed to meet her that day or you weren't supposed to see
I
her
know what
again.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
You're talking about a legit movie.
Yeah,
that's shit. What
Who's
is
in it?
that movie?
Who is in it? Is it
I can't
Leonardo
even think of
DiCaprio?
Who was in it? No, it's not Leonardo DiCaprio. That's Matt Damon. You're right.
It is Matt Damon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me look it
Oh,
up.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen this movie.
Yeah, it's called like The Others or something.
No, the others.
Not The Others.
It's called
but
The Door
it's like
Wanderers.
The other
The
people.
the
the
doorknob
other dudes.
jigglers.
The doorknob jigglers.
Are you sure it's Matt Damon? Just look at
Yeah, I'm
Matt
positive.
Damon. Look
Yeah.
at Matt Damon.
Look at Matt.
Guys, I know how to do fucking
IMDb.
internet research.
No, you don't.
God, you learn
Jeez,
from
you
the
guys
best.
are ridiculous.
IMDb.
Elysium.
No.
Yes,
Just kidding.
that has to be
It's
it.
not it, you idiot.
You
the
idiot.
Adjustment Bureau.
Yeah, Adjustment Bureau.
I've seen that movie.
Same as the others.
Sick movie.
We've seen the movie, but we
We
couldn't for
created our
sure
own
say
movie.
what it was
That's
called.
cool,
Or
and she's pretty famous too. I forget what her name is.
Mona
She's
Lisa.
so famous. I don't know.
It was
her name is.
Leonardo da Vinci and Mona Lisa.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mona Lisa the Catheter.
Okay.
Decatheter.
Yeah, that's her name. Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt.
Good film.
Where were we going with that?
I don't know.
Where were we going with that?
Yeah,
Your
took us
brain.
down- You took
You
us down that
took-
hole.
You took us down the huge rabbit
I
hole.
took you to space and I was like, see ya.
Yeah, speaking of space, what's that movie with George Clooney in it?
Gravity?
Gravity.
Wait, was it George Clooney or was it
geez.
Russell Crowe? I think it
I
was.
think it was Michelangelo.
Was it called Gravity?
It's called Gravity.
It was called Gravity? Gravity. Is that the
porn version?
The makeover?
The makeover?
The makeover, porn makeover. Yeah. All I want to do now is just play Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Like ever since
That was a.
we said we went to Best Buy, but I don't think we mentioned what we did at Best Buy.
Oh yeah, we didn't even say what we did at Best Buy.
Yeah.
We didn't even cover
So,
that.
and this will actually be relevant for people since we're talking about it now.
Yeah. Well, we try to go to Best Buy.
We
play.
did. We made it.
We made it there.
We
Well,
tried. We tried to go. We tried to
we
go
didn't even
Best
try
Buy
to
a
get
bit,
close
but
to it. There's no
we
way to
got
get close
lost,
to it.
so we just turned around.
The line in that place, though, holy God. It was
Holy
every
God. It was
nerd
'cause
and
we were there.
nerdism.
Did we even say why we went?
It's because we were there to play the new Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
God,
having
it was just
the.
insane.
It's like a future release of Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
It's insane to me because they let people play the game and like we went up and looked. We didn't stand in line to wait or stand in line to play, but we went up and looked and we're like, oh, this game looks sweet. But they didn't have like I don't know. We saw 4 people play one match, and you figure with a line that long, you just do one and done.
Yeah.
But they didn't, so whatever.
Well, can I ask you this
2
question?
minutes not that much though.
Yeah, but if you have a line, just make them recycle at least.
Let me
Yeah.
ask this though.
That's true.
Have you ever noticed like when like the different kind of people that are in waiting on things like the Wii U has a different like set of group of people that really love playing it, so they're gonna get it that night.
Yeah.
So you can like this the range of people like looking at that crowd compared to when I got PS4, like I got the new PS4 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's totally different looking and like the age difference.
Yeah.
And just like how like certain people are attracted to certain games and they just love Nintendo, and the people that just love PlayStation.
Yeah.
It's just a different crowd.
Yeah,
It's
but
so
I'm
weird.
I'm way back on Nintendo.
Yeah,
now.
but and I was gonna say that too because recently, like I've been looking at the Wii U subreddit a lot and just kind of monitoring it ever since Mario Kart.
we've been monitoring this
You paid by
Yeah.
I'm paid by Nintendo to monitor
gonna
them.
Well, you can monitor things for your own use.
Are you
What?
a moderator?
You're the
Wait,
moderator?
are you monitoring things now? Oh, you must be a corporation.
Mr.
why'd
Phantasma's
you make that
moderating
leap?
this?
I don't know. It's pretty fucking funny. That you
Professional
said
moderator.
I wasn't moderating it.
Yeah, but if you monitor it every day, then they probably make
I
you
know
mod
there's a
soon.
differons between
Look at Mr.
monitoring and
Phantasma
moderating.
looking at it
Top
again.
contributor.
Oh,
Well,
Oh, jeez. Yeah, don't touch your mic
I'm
stand.
sorry. I just did a
Oh,
little
he's moving
T-Rex. Little T-Rex like pump to it.
you had like
I
the
felt like I had huge
you had like
back
a
legs
twitch.
and just.
You had like a little
so
twitch.
wait,
And then
what
I
about-
couldn't grab it with my
what
little
about-
arms.
What about Nintendo?
You jumped off the floor with your tail and your feet.
Right straight into a volcano and I died.
You guys
Extinction
just
of
went into
dinosaurs.
a whole different...
What?
All right, no, yeah. What I was saying is, I said this podcast is actually going to be relevant and useful for people, and then you guys started talking about the line, and I didn't see where that
No,
correlated.
you were talking about Nintendo's subreddit.
Wait, we're not on the Smash Brothers topic still?
Yeah, we are.
We are, but we didn't.
Oh
what
yeah,
are you
for the
talking
Wii U.
about?
Yeah.
So you guys corrected me over some stupid stuff, and I just got I
No.
paid for 2 seconds of time backwardness,
Oh, okay.
and I was
That-
stuck in the previous conversation.
Jeez.
all right.
That's
Yo-
why you blinked there for a second.
Yeah, I did. I blinked.
Oh shit, he just blinked.
And he had that retarded look on
He
his
blinked,
face.
did the derp face, and then went back to normal.
He
yeah, I
reset.
need 2 seconds of my life. I'm gonna take them from this moment right here. Just put a derp face on me.
I didn't mean to say that keyword.
Okay.
Tom.
Officially, when your face goes derp, you just disappear.
Yeah, you disappear, derp. So no, I was monitoring the subreddit, like I should.
Yeah.
Like I
And,
get paid to.
because we were talking about like the game differences and like the gender or like
Not
there's
the gender,
there's
but, like,
just
the-
a type difference.
You see what like they're wearing, like how the people act and stuff,
Yeah.
and you look at the people at PS4 or Xbox. Everyone's different, and you're like, this is so weird to think about that way. Like you think people would just buy it just to buy it because it's
Yeah.
like a new thing out. But
Yeah, but like so on their subreddit, there's been a lot of posts recently. I guess some people it's customary like when you turn to a Wii user, like there's a lot of them like, oh, I'm now one of you guys or something like that, and they like just put a U for the Wii U.
they just like,
That's
what if we just went on there tomorrow and we're like, I love the Wii. I'm a Wii user now, and just get the U and you bounce out, like don't say anything anymore.
Yeah,
I just got the U.
all about them upvotes,
All the
bro. You need to
upvotes.
become a redditor. Getting upvotes feels good.
Yeah.
No, but
Mr.
okay. So
Moderator.
there's been like some people will do that and they'll just like post their pictures or whatever, like what they got. Like they got the bundle with a couple games that everyone's been talking about. They're like, oh, congrats, blah blah blah. But there's been a lot of like posts where people just don't say like, here's my Wii. But some people are like, oh yeah, I switched over from Xbox or I switched over to PlayStation 4 or I just like everyone's finding their love for Nintendo again, like right around this time. And I was almost wondering like if it's because of E3, because I don't know how much of E3 you guys watched.
I watched almost all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
I watched almost all of it.
Well,
Like-
it was sectioned
well,
out. Like
I watched-
Xbox was
yeah.
on, and
At
then
least
PlayStation, then Nintendo.
it would help. All you had to do would be to see Microsoft's, Sony's, and then
Nintendo's, yeah.
like thing, because I felt like Microsoft and Sony were a lot of like they were released some of the same games.
I don't know, man. So I think Sony took that one at E3 though.
Yeah.
Compared to Xbox,
Compared to Xbox.
what cool Xbox titles are coming out right now? Well, they're bringing back Halo again, and
They're bringing back Halo.
all
Well,
Halo.
Jim
Yeah.
might be excited about that. Did you hear about that? The
Yeah,
Master
I heard
Chief
they were
Collection?
bringing back. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't hear about the Master
It's
Chief
all
collection.
of all of the old Halos
And you can play 'em all.
multiplayer, and you can play them all exactly how they were played before. Like nothing's
or you can
been
skip
altered.
ahead.
Wow.
Like it goes back like game engines.
That's
so
really sick.
it took a certain game engine to run Halo 2 and a different one to run Halo 3.
Yeah.
So it will go. It's like running different game engines within the game.
Damn, that's
so
sick.
which was a cool concept, but it's just like, oh sweet, you're selling me games that I played like for
That
the
I already
past 8
bought and
years,
put money in
and then
before.
I've already paid for it, but then you're just gonna maybe pay for them again with nothing else. Like,
Yeah.
To me, I don't know if
Is
they
it
did,
just
if they did
multiplayer
that
too?
for
No, it's the entire collection, so you get to play
Oh, okay.
campaign
Oh.
and then play
Oh
online.
yeah, because they like redid the
For
cutscenes
5.
and everything,
Wow.
which would be
When
pretty
Halo
cool.
5
like
comes out.
they like made everything like look insane. I
Yeah.
was looking at some of the before and
Yeah,
after, whatever they did. I think that was for Halo.
Yeah.
But
Because
but
they're
yeah,
coming out with Halo 5 soon.
but I was thinking if they
This is
did
like
that,
I think this is the prequel.
if they did that for
Halo
Call
5.
of Duty, would we buy it?
I would if they made it like
Okay.
if they made the stories all go together.
Yeah,
like
maybe
the
maybe
old
that's
ones,
not the right question. to
That'd be
ask.
cool.
If they did that for Call of Duty, would we expect that to be like the thing that was the thing that they announced, like Activision?
No,
like,
fuck no.
that was their thing.
I thought it was gonna be something cool. You'd want it to be like something like,
but it's not
in
something
the
that
future
steals the
and
show.
progressive. Yeah.
So
yeah.
why? I don't know. Did
That's
not
why I was
feel
like-
that was their main center of focus.
Yeah, that's what I'm
What, the
saying.
Halo
like,
thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was like their
because
big thing.
The PS4 like had a shitload of titles of like games that are coming out with, and
Yeah.
Microsoft was like, we really didn't think about any new games yet.
Yeah.
So here's Halo again, all 4 of them.
Yeah.
That's basically what it was.
That's
And then-
hilarious.
Quick, make a graphic of this. We gotta
then,
get
like-
it by 10.
And
We're
then they're
putting
like,
all the Halo games together. Get it done.
and guess
Get it done
what?
now.
Battlefield's coming out for Xbox too.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you're still getting it for us.
But if you pre-order from Xbox, Microsoft will give you a ticket. What's the ticket for? I'll give you 2 tickets.
and they give you dog tags. You love them.
You love them. They're dog tags. They're customized to say "Sweet Xbox player" on them. It's just for you.
I paid
Oh my
$600
God.
for this. Yeah.
Are they really dog tags they give you?
They give you like if you go and buy like the fucking I don't even know what that's called, like the collector's edition,
Oh, for the Master Chief collection?
or like I'm just saying in general for any game,
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
super insanely expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get like this like plastic molded thing or like these coins, and I'm like, because I got Black Ops 2 and I got it as the first collector's because like there's 3 levels. I
Yeah.
got like the first level one, and I was like, I thought it'd be cool, you know. It was I was like, why did I buy these? Why did I buy this?
Yeah.
I could have just bought the fucking game
Yeah.
and bought like the DLC when it came out. I was like,
Yeah.
why did I get this?
Or you could've
It
bought
came
the
with
game.
fucking like remember Pogs? Remember Pogs?
Yeah.
It came with like a thumper for like Pogs, and I was like, I haven't played Pogs in like fucking forever.
Wait, and just in like a tin case or whatever?
Yes, and I was like, why in the fucking world did I pay $30 extra for this stupid?
There
piece of
is
shit?
Yeah.
there's a guy that's living off those $30 extras alone and just like laughing his ass off
God.
in his $1 billion
It's
house.
insane. Like, whoever came
He's
with
just
that
like,
idea.
I'm so glad people decide to start stealing more
Just like-
people for money for things.
Like Halo's one of Halo's collectibles was like Master Chief's like mini helmet.
Oh, yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, and that was probably like $150.
Yeah.
You get the game, you're just gonna put the helmet up and be like, oh, there we go. I'm just gonna put it up there now.
Yeah.
Play my game.
Yeah.
For that.
I mean,
forget-
some people are collectors. Like that might be a cool collector's piece.
I don't know.
But
Though.
like
I
a
don't- I just-
Pog, you're
Yeah.
just like, oh yeah, this is gonna be worth like at least 50 cents
Yeah.
in 20
Is
years.
this silver? I'm gonna go melt this.
I bought the Halo with the modified case. It was like a tin case. Like a.
Did you get the
made
Halo
out-
with the butterfly doors?
Yeah, with the butterfly
With the
doors.
butterfly door,
and the
20
roof that
foes.
strips off and it says, "Yeah, get on the floor.
Get on the
Get on
floor.
the
Get on the floor.
A redneck gangster right there.
Yeah, get on the floor."
I almost said redneck yuppie. What's a yuppie? Is that
That's
slang
a.
for,
I thought it was like a bad word though.
yeah, is it
Like
for like a certain
derogatory
ethnicity?
word. Yeah.
Is it
Might
white
be.
people?
I don't-
You-
I don't-
Is it my
I don't-
people? Is it my people? I thought you said, is it my
saying it
people?
if you don't know.
Hey, all you yuppies
Yuppies.
out there that listen to the
Oh,
podcast.
okay.
Quit
Well,
that.
What?
You
You
don't know what you're
that.
saying.
They know they're
one
not
day you're gonna be running
yuppies.
for president, and they're gonna be like, listen to Andre's podcast, and it just shows it's like beep 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 beep. Can't play this shit on TV.
And they're like, what is he actually saying? Is he saying the N word? Is he
Holy
saying the
cow.
Y word?
Yeah, because in
Is
the
he
future,
saying the Y word? They have letter words for everything.
Is he saying the G word? Is he saying the C word? Is he saying the B word?
What's up, J word? Did he say the J word?
Bobby?
My God, he just said the X word.
Oh my God, that just got invented last deed.
Oh shit! What is up with your brain tonight? Oh my God!
I got mixed between a few different options of dates there, and I said deed.
Deet. That got invented last Deet. Deet.
Yeah, my gosh.
No, it's deet. It's like an Irish date.
Oh,
Oh, it's the deed.
It's an Irish Deet.
It's an Irish deed.
Yeah.
My ex.
Jeez,
I like how Irish accents sound like Arnold
I
Schwarzenegger.
spent half my life in Ireland. That's why you don't understand me. I like beer, but I'm from Austria.
I had those headphones on, and that was destroying my ears.
Oh, headphones for you would be the equivalent of someone putting like a microphone up to their speakers while they're listening to this. That loud.
Yeah.
That in the eardrum, bumping away.
In one eardrum, out the other. That's how you know it's working. I was hoping someone would take it from there. I'm
Take
tired
that.
of,
Where would we take that?
All right, no. All right, I don't know why, but I just thought of this in Super Smash Brothers. You know how you have like a power move or something, like you have a normal move that you do, but then if you hold it, it's like a power move. But so you can do the same motion twice, but the second time it has more power. And the only thing you did to do that was to wait longer before you did it. Well, how does that make sense?
Are you?
That is. Really? Yeah, I know. There's you wait a little bit longer.
That's just like me holding up a sword right above my head right here. If I hold it for a second and then swing, I can like just hit this table and bounce off. But if I hold it for like 8 seconds and swing, I'll just cut through this table.
Yeah. I love that.
You love that?
Those moves are so
Like a
easy.
charge
I've gotten good at like timing them up.
Yeah, but
Like
instead of the power move just holding there for a second, what if it should just be like a wind up or something? Like you had to get momentum.
Like
Ready
Ready to Rumble.
some
Have
of
you
them
ever
are.
played the game Ready to Rumble?
to
Boxing game.
No, does it have wind up punches in it?
There's some characters that have a super punch and it's like whoop.
Oh, okay. It's like a cartoony super punch.
Yeah, it's like a
So I was gonna
cartoony
say,
boxing
But Ready to
game.
Rumble was a fun ass game.
Oh, that game was so much fun.
You can't be a winning boxer though and wind up before your punches. Like
No.
you're just like, hey, here it comes, and
Yeah,
here
dude.
comes the other one.
Muhammad Ali used to do that.
Roy Jones Jr.
He used to twist his rockets.
Yeah, but it wasn't like, oh, if he's twisted, he's gonna throw it in 1 second.
Yeah. Oh,
He just did it
that's
like
true.
to taunt.
No, but he
Like, I'm
got
saying
it,
if-
like he charged him up. It was like, pow! What? Yeah, super punch.
Popeye?
Oh yeah,
Super punch.
he
I
did that in a
swear.
real. He did that in a real fight.
That's where
Roy
the term-
Jones Jr. used to do this and then punch with the other hand.
Yeah, let's just
Yeah.
make more hand gestures. Hey,
Hey,
guys, listen.
he used to do this one.
We all know what that is.
Tune in for the after show to figure out
Jeez.
exact hand gestures from Jim. That's our DLC. We're
DLC
charging for that.
download of
The hand
No,
gesture DLC.
That's back to E3 overall. That's why I felt like Sony and Microsoft were like, I don't know, they were just like the same thing because they're
I don't
like,
know, dude.
we're doing this game, oh, we're doing that game too, but better. But we're doing this game too, but better. It's just like a fight.
I don't really think because
Like-
Microsoft really didn't come out with any games though.
Yeah, but they were shooters. They came out with the Halo Master Chief.
Yeah, but
And
that's I'm saying that's an old game that's being re-released.
But it's still something that people are hyped about.
I understand that, but I'm saying with more. Okay, you have that awesome selling like trilogy or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you can like, but Sony releases 8 games that are all different and never been like
But how
played
many
before.
how many of them were first person or third person shooters?
Destiny was one. What's the one? What's the guy
Rapper
that?
the rapper.
What?
How about what were the ones that weren't those? What were the ones that were different and didn't fall into that category where you weren't shooting things or
The free running game.
Mirror's Edge?
Yeah, Mirror's Edge.
Is that for PS4 only?
Yeah. Mhm.
No. Yeah, but when they showed that, it didn't look like it was gonna be ready to get put
No.
out.
But did you see the new Rainbow Six game though?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Honestly, I didn't catch that much because Sony's conference was at such a weird time.
It was at 8:30 at night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm in
8:30
bed by then.
Eastern time, Pacific time. It was like early as hell.
Yeah.
It's just weird. I don't know why they even had it at the time. It's super
Ding
crazy.
ding Pacific letters.
But I've been liking Nintendo a little bit better than the other ones.
I'm trying new accents. Just
You
give me
are?
a second.
They're not working at all.
What were you saying?
No, nothing.
We're on that level now.
Yeah, no, I'm. No, I was saying I like Nintendo better now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Is
I like Nintendo better now.
It's because Microsoft and Sony were like at each other's throats the whole time, and they both, I feel like, just disregarded Nintendo because they're just like, Microsoft was like, our biggest competitor is going to be Sony for sure, and Sony said the same thing about Microsoft, so they like prepared their presentations to go against one another.
Yeah.
And then Nintendo's over here, they had the video as their intro.
Yeah.
Like it's like customary to come out on stage and like show people. I loved them showing the people with the controllers, and you knew that was not them controlling it because it was like it was like some guy that sat there 90 times and was like, you gotta walk through it like this and this, and he has like 12 directors in his ear.
No,
Like,
don't die. No,
no, you were supposed to go a little bit farther.
We have to
left
retake
there."
this shit again.
But
God damn you!
yeah, you would never trust someone to give you a live demo like that, especially if the game's not out yet, because the game you might have to walk exactly on that path, or else the game will glitch out or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I signed up for the beta for Hardline.
Yeah, I saw that
Battlefield.
too, and
Dude, the
I was
servers
like,
crashed right
Yeah.
after that he said that,
Yeah.
the servers boom down,
Yeah.
and there was like you had to
so
keep
for people
trying-
who didn't watch, it was basically just like they announced the Battlefield Hardline.
Yeah,
and
that
then
was
they're
on
and the
later that night,
and the
yeah.
beta is getting released right now, and then you could like go
You
to
have
the
to sign up
website
for
it.
and sign up. Yeah,
and instantly I saw right when he said it. You know, it's probably delayed a little bit depending on what time zone or whatever you're in.
yeah,
So like I got it finally. I instantly when I started typing my information, you have to like fill out a field form.
yeah.
And then fill out some other shit and create a password or whatever. Or you have to sign in with your Facebook and then or whatever to Origins. And then you have to sign in your PS4 account. It's just insane.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So you gotta go through all these steps just to get done. But right when I got done, I was like, I'm gonna get this. Enter. Oh shit! The server's crashed.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is a warning. Blah 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 blah. You're like, damn
You
it!
went, "Phew." I thought your computer just blew
Yeah.
up or something.
Just fucking zapped shut.
That is something that people won't get as much out of because they can't see what you do with your face.
Yeah, but that was pretty good little.
I knew
audio
exactly what you were referencing when you
Yeah,
said it.
just like the black to white,
the black to white,
black
smack.
to white, up
Slap.
and down, bottom to top.
Is that a phaser?
That's the fuse blowing and it just popping.
So, anyways,
Sorry.
you were at your.
Yeah, I was there.
So I was at my.
And you know my.
So the computer shut down.
No, the computer didn't shut down. I'm seeing when I was at work when I was doing this.
Yeah.
I was like watching E3 at my job.
Yeah.
And just being like, oh shit, Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
Server crash. I'm
Yeah.
like, what? So I kept hitting reload, enter to like to keep doing it. I finally got in.
You think they did that to get like more attention than Call of Duty, or was there any?
Dude, yes.
Was there any way,
Yes.
any other means that they were trying to get out of
No.
that? It's like-
Because the thing is, they're not really releasing anything like new. It's basically the same engine as last year, and it's
just
just
like a
Battlefield
super
people.
extended DLC.
Yeah, basically, and like the people are just dressed up. There's like no anything crazy new about Hardline at all.
Yeah. Oh, it's cops and robbers.
Yeah, so like that's the only thing, and whatever.
They just basically reskinned
Yeah, but,
their
like,
soldiers to be cops and robbers.
But the thing is, with like Call of Duty coming out and everything, they showed a lot of things that have never been experienced on Call of Duty before. So you're like an exoskeleton or whatever, and you're in mechs or whatever. There's some mech things, and like if what they showed in Call of Duty, if this is really going to be happening, and there's going to be like mechs, and there's going to be actual like bikes and stuff you can get on.
We're talking about Battlefield.
No, I'm talking about Call of Duty. You said the difference between the two, if they're
Yeah.
going head to head. Yeah, they were. But like the difference between Battlefield, it's the same type of Battlefield, just different clothing. Because
Oh, I see what you're saying. So they're introducing more things in Call of Duty.
Yeah, like they're showing videos of like
And
these
Battlefield
things.
is just like, this is the same thing.
And people are like, we love Battlefield, but they're not going to be going away from Battlefield at all because everyone just loves Battlefield.
Yeah.
When people play Call of Duty, you know, you get into it, then you're not into it, and you're like, fuck Call of Duty, it's annoying.
Well,
as
isn't
hell.
there only one publisher making Battlefield games?
Yeah, it's EA.
EA?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then now they have like isn't it up to 3 publishers for Call of Duty games?
Well, it's Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward.
Yeah, but wasn't there another one?
Yeah, it's starts with a T.
Yeah, but so they're eventually getting it to where like for Call of Duty, basically every 3 years a game comes out because they have 3 different developers working, and they release a game every year.
I think it's 2.
Whereas even with 2,
Yeah.
it's like they're getting twice the amount of time at least to make their games. And so Battlefield, in order to stay competitive, they're like, oh well, we have to release one every time Call of Duty releases one, even though they have 2 more developers and they're getting it done like 3 times as fast. So then they're like, all right, well, we have to release one every year, and then they can't keep up because they can't, they haven't spent enough time on it.
Yeah.
So do you think it would be more powerful if they were just like, hey, we're not going to release one every year, but we're going to release one on the same time schedule as one of the Call of Duty companies, but we're going to make it a sweet game.
That's what they're doing. And like, so Battlefield has started to do that. Like, they
Yeah.
just focused on one release.
Well, but then they just released one that was
just when Infinity Ward released their game.
yeah.
When Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer released their game, because Black Ops.
That was Battlefield 3?
No, that was Ghosts right now. Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward made this game. Now
Yeah.
they're gonna make the next one that comes out, Advanced Warf, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, and so like, what they're showing is like they're trying to turn it into some type of a Battlefield or like Halo, like first person view, and you can get into shit and you can fly stuff and whatever. You can get on hover bikes and stuff. Like, people want that to happen, and if it does not happen, then they're gonna leave Call of Duty because Call of Duty is always gonna be the same thing, and people are just getting tired of it. Like, they want to have new abilities. They want to have experience different things instead of like the same dragged out. You're in desert or whatever warfare or whatever forest warfare. Like, they want to experience that, but in some type of different like avenue. Like,
Yeah. But
with
what you're
technology
explaining
and
is
stuff.
like the people that have like switched gears a little bit.
Yeah.
And what me and Jim are right now are people that have switched gears completely.
Yeah.
Because eventually those people that are getting sick of Call of Duty now are then going to get sick of Battlefield, and then they're just going to be like, wait, why are we playing games where you just kill people? Like, I want to go play games that like make me laugh and make me have fun. Like, that's what Nintendo is.
Yeah.
So that's like, and maybe we'll keep going back around that cycle because we started on the laughy, fun side, and then we just like played Mortal Kombat back when we were little kids. We're like, oh my god, that was sweet. He ripped that guy's head off, and then it just kept escalating from there. And now we're just like, I just want to get online and kill other people.
Yeah.
So but then it will slowly come back to like where
Nintendo was popular again.
Yeah. No, in your mind, you're just like, yeah, I just want fun games.
Yeah.
I just
But
want
I'm saying
fun games right now.
it might just keep going in like a circle.
Yeah, that's what, well, obviously.
So when we're 80 years old, we're gonna love like the goriest shit.
Well, like they like there's like sales cycles between in people too.
Yeah.
It's like depending on like their mood for that time. So like depending, like, it takes so many years to get like tired of something, and then you switch back to like what you past liked a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So you just go and like you kind of like regress a little bit, but then like you like think of something new. So it's like this weird sales cycle. So you like buy certain things a couple years later, then you might go back to it. It's weird. It's really weird.
It's a cycle of life.
Cycle of everything.
Everything's a circle, little boys and little girls.
Simba.
Mufasa.
Everything that you can see is yours.
That's a very white.
But it's a circle, so it's gonna come right back to Papa.
No, it's Mufasa.
You go on fetch now.
Simba. Everything you can see is yours.
Really, Dad?
Rafiki will take care of you.
Man, one of my coworkers was watching Aladdin
Yeah.
on his desk, like on his second monitor the other day, while he was like working. He just had it on, and that just reminded me, like, some of those Disney movies were actually pretty cool, and they've like come out with like because he was watching Aladdin. I was just
Mulan?
like, if you would have,
Some of those Disney movies are actually pretty cool.
Oh shit!
You know what was the coolest thing about Aladdin, I think? Riding on that magic carpet.
And the genie, man, he was a good genie. He gave him all 3 wishes,
Do you remember Cinderella
just like Shaq.
Just like Shaq and Shamu.
and Shamu?
What? So what were you saying, though? They were pretty cool.
Wait,
Shamu and Shaq.
What was that Disney movie where Shaq was a genie?
Kazam.
Kazam.
That's not a
Kazam.
Disney movie, is it?
Yeah.
No.
What?
I don't think it is.
That's not a Disney movie?
I don't know.
I think it's Warner Brothers.
Oh, I am, because no.
I
Warner
am
Brothers.
Kazam.
I feel like I remember watching it on TV all the time.
It's
Maybe
probably
they just
on all
played
the
it
time.
Anyways.
Shaq is like,
Anyways,
has there been any other, even if you think about Michael Jordan, like Shaq has really crept his, he's taken his one basketball thing and he's crept his way into a lot of other things. Like he did a movie, well I guess Michael Jordan did Space Jam.
very popular movie
Yeah.
compared to Shaquille O'Neal's movie.
Yeah.
that
But he also
appeared
did
in.
like a video game.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan did too, Space Jam.
But was he like
And Michael
behind
Jordan.
it? Was he like the driving pressure on it?
It used to be
'Cause I
Michael.
feel like Shaq has a really close tie to his name,
Yeah.
but Michael Jordan's just so big to where he's like,
And he has
there's
his
a lot
own
of people.
Yeah, but
shoe.
Shaq Fu, like that's hardly a video game, bro.
But he's making Shaq Fu 2. Shaq Fu 2's coming
yeah,
out.
but it's not a
Twice the
basketball
Fu
game.
for you.
It's not a basketball game though.
It wasn't.
Michael
It
Jordan
wasn't
was
either
never
time.
in a basketball game. He would never allow it because they wouldn't pay him enough.
What? He's in basketball games right now.
Now because he's like on my image isn't as big as it was, and so like he's like, all right.
So
yeah.
you lose value in your name as time goes on.
I think you gain more value because they want you so bad in this video game because they want to be able to. I got to play with.
No,
got
but
to
I mean,
be
like,
Michael
I guess
Jordan,
not
you know,
value, but
whatever.
like you getting money or you getting, what is that called? Royalties.
royalties.
Like, does that diminish as you get older?
No, because if you die, if you think about it, like paintings back in the day,
Yeah.
when the artist does it, okay,
I know
the
where you're
artist
going with this.
Fucking dies.
So you're saying that once you die, your net worth should be higher than when you were
it
living.
will, yeah, because it's so rare now.
It's perfect too, because no one will want to cash out until they have the most, but then they'll be dead, and you could pay it to no one.
Yeah, but their family would probably own the rights to Michael Jordan or something. People own the rights.
But
to
you
Michael
didn't
Jackson.
check the fine print, D square.
you missed
D,
F.
D bleep.
You remember when you signed that back on that deed?
Oh, nice.
It's the deed.
The deed is back.
Sorry.
The deed
Little
is
Irish in
back.
me.
Goodness.
The deed is done.
The deed may be done, but the deed isn't over.
It wasn't DEET like a deadly chemical that was used on
What?
plants and stuff.
You are
No,
insane.
DDT.
Deet's a candy, a hard candy.
No, it's not.
I'll eat
You're
a
a
couple
date.
of
Is
candy
this a date?
Deets.
I want a DEET in my mouth, please.
Who
Must
says
be
that?
Small
They
and sugary.
Ew,
That's just a
gross.
villain
It's
voice.
like a
It's
very,
villain
very
accent.
like rich ass person. Please hand me the chocolate over there and place it on my lips as I suckle on it.
What? All right. You heard it here first. If Zach ever starts to accumulate any sort of wealth, we need to kill him before he
Place
becomes
the chocolate on my lips so I can suck on it. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
the tastier it is, the
Oh,
more I will pay you in kisses.
What?
Come here, little boys.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Let King Zach show you the way.
I fucking hate you.
Hey, man. Let King
Am I-
Zach show you the way.
A Rastafarian. I moved to Jamaica. Hey, this is King Zach, man.
King's Landing.
You got some good accents, man.
You got those are so
What
cool.
about my accent?
No, yours are no good.
Yours I could do without.
no
You cannot do
Oh
that.
my
then,
god,
no.
did you hear about
What?
The
What is
news
this
story.
segue into?
No. It just like flashed into my mind because you guys were like two creepy dudes right there, and it
Yeah.
reminded me of
Oh, you're
two
raped.
creepy dudes that I heard about. No, it
That
was
raped you.
two creepy girls. So they were like young girls that were they were convicted of murder.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and they got
Oh my
found.
God.
Like this is scary.
Oh my God,
Just
yes.
talking about this is scary.
Oh
they
my
were
God, I
like
heard this
convicted of like stabbing this guy like
12
27
times.
Was it 12
I think
times?
it's 12 each.
Yeah.
They,
I was
12,
gonna
no, they stabbed
exaggerate
it.
a
They
bit.
stabbed another girl.
76 times.
Was it another girl?
No,
Yeah,
it was
they-
2 girls. Dude, it was 2 girls.
Yeah, it was two
Stabbed
girls that-
another girl.
Yeah, stabbed
You
another
know
girl.
who told him to do it?
The
Tell them.
Slender Man.
The
Slender Man.
Oh, and it's so creepy because like that was like a following. That was like a cult thing before the game.
Yeah.
Like that was a thing before the game.
Are people killing people?
No, like people knew about a guy called Slender Man.
Yeah.
And they would
Okay.
and they were like
Woo!
already worshiping him or whatever. And then they came out with this game which got more people like to know about the religion. Like if you start an
Okay.
underground religion, that's what you do.
Okay.
You build a small
Why are we talking about this?
What?
It's
No,
gonna
really?
pop up over there in the
No.
What's
fucking
the
corner.
religion called?
Jim and I have this. It's no, I don't know.
What?
Don't look at the basement. Don't look at the basement, Zach.
You're like,
Zach, you looked in the basement.
What is your
You looked in the
leprechaun?
basement, Zach.
Your leprechaun?
Coming this summer. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Two boys
You're a fucking idiot.
alone in a closet.
Oh my god, what is wrong with you?
He thinks they're in a cult. What? You're in a cult? He knows they're not. Shut up and take it.
Oh my
Dun,
god.
dun.
That's what the movie's called.
Shut up and take
and
it.
take it.
Wow.
Where
So
the
that's-
fuck did that come
The
from?
Slender Man religion.
Believes in that.
Yeah, but what we're trying to say is these two girls stabbed this other girl
Right.
because they thought that they were going to do that and then gain some sort of life value and then go and meet the Slender Dad like that night.
The Slender Dad?
Yeah, well, like the slender
Slimmer
guy.
Dad?
I don't know if he's the Slender Man, but
He's just
like,
Slender
he's
Dad.
like the slender. He's like the slender dog.
He's a
The slender
slightly
dog.
less slender dad.
Slightly less. He's the fat dad.
Average dad.
Average, tall,
dad.
skinny dad.
Let's worship the.
And he's just a regular guy with a white face.
Regular guy with a white
Hey,
face. Super white.
We killed this
Albino.
girl for Joe down the street.
Yeah.
Some people call him the average dad, but we don't understand that.
We believe in him.
We believe in him.
We love him so much.
Do you want to see the girl's head again?
We believe in you, average dad. Whatever you want to do.
Just
Can
tell
you
us.
imagine?
We'll do it.
You're like, you move into a new place and everybody shows up to your door like, we want to do everything you tell us to.
Oh my god, what would that be a horror movie? If like it starts out like kind of cool, like I'll do anything you want.
God, you
Insane.
gave me the chills right there.
Did that scare you?
You implanted that in my brain.
Dude,
so
Yeah.
I've
So
been-
it's like so.
no,
people
wait,
start coming up to
go
your door.
go more to the plot.
People start coming up to your door just like somebody like knocks. Or you're not even that crazy. You're just like walking to work and somebody holds the door for you and they're like, yeah, come on in.
Yeah.
And people are like, whatever you want. They just keep like anything you want, you get every time. And then it just gets creepy to the point where people are like asking you like, what do you want me to do next?
Yeah,
And you're like,
and you
"Oh
like,
my
you go to sleep and you wake up and there's someone standing over you. Like, can I do anything for you?
Yeah, Will, what would you like me to do?
Do you
Give me
need
something
coffee? A pancake?
Give me something to do.
Oh my god! And then the dude just goes crazy because everyone's yelling at him all the time.
And he's like running, and they're like zombies, and he finds other people that they're asking.
Yeah. And he's like, what
It's
would
like
you
a-
do? That's the way that you can completely kill them,
Yeah.
is if you trick them into asking the other person, like, because you're in a
And their
group.
heads just explode.
So everyone's asking you, what would you like me to do, Jim? If you switch places with me and someone asked me, what would you like me to do, Jim? I'd be like, oh, I'm not Jim. And then they'd explode. And that's how we had to kill everybody
Oh
else.
yeah,
I'm
that's
not
the end of the
Jim.
movie. That's how they figure it out.
Yeah. And they're like, all right, this is going to be the longest, most tedious process.
That'd be a sick
All
movie
these
though, because at
exploding
first
bodies
like
are gonna get in the way.
you're telling these people to do shit and stuff, and you're liking it for a while, and then
Yeah.
it just gets overwhelming. Like the whole world's lining up to see people like you, and like, please tell us what to do.
This summer,
Oh my god, please fucking
Dude,
tell
this is-
just tell my daughter.
kindness kills.
Dude, this show I've been watching, man.
Wow, dude, somebody's gonna steal that and make that into a movie. That's pretty
Or
good.
Kindness
TV show.
kills coming late 2018.
Dude, no, that just reminds me of a TV show I started watching. It's called Supernatural.
Oh yeah,
Oh, dude, quick supernatural plug.
Hey, who do you think sexier, Rob or Derek?
Dude, I don't fucking watch it for that reason.
Yeah, dude.
You know, but you know
I don't
there is-
lather up myself and watch this show.
Oh, you've been on that Pinterest sub pin, huh?
Huh?
The old lather up and
Lather
rub
up
down
and-
to
Lather up and
Supernatural.
watch the show.
Slap-
you know,
slap the
you know
dong.
there's like a cult following for those two guys.
Really, there is?
Right.
Yeah, like little girls have like
That's fucking
what
so
are
weird.
those
I
is
thought
it like
the
a
show was
blog page
cool.
where it's just pictures. You know, some people
Slender Man?
No. Some people have like these accounts where it's just like pictures that they take or
Yeah,
like
Tumblr.
and it's like gifs and stuff, but it's
Yeah.
only pictures of them, like,
Tumblr.
about them. That's Tumblr?
Yeah, I mean, people you can create a Tumblr like that.
Oh, okay.
That's what most of those are.
Yeah. Well, maybe it is Tumblr, but have you guys ever seen those?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I was trying to get at of you.
All right.
So there's they have like ones just dedicated to the guys on Supernatural with like gifs of them doing just like the dumbest stuff in the
That's
movie.
hilarious.
But somehow they think
The
it's
show? No, I think the show is cool. I don't fall out for that part. It's just the stories and the crazy supernatural shit. Like they had people that can like call people and tell them to do something, like go kill yourself, and like the dude just says okay and hangs up the phone, puts it in his pocket,
Yeah.
and walks over, grabs a gun and he gets in a struggle with this guy and shoots him and then shoots himself.
Yeah.
And then there's
That's
other
like The
parts.
Happening. You remember The Happening? The movie?
Yeah.
where everyone just started killing
Killing
themselves.
themselves?
No, but
Oh,
this
yeah,
guy,
that was a
no, this
great
guy's
movie.
mind control, and then he kills like the guy that delivered.
Oh, he
him
was
as a
playing against a
baby.
priest with 10 mana. He got mind controlled.
No, I'm
Wow.
saying like in this
Hearthstone
TV show.
joke.
You got Hearthstone.
You got so, dude.
You got Hearth joked. So what? He was playing with his thing and.
No, oh my god. No, he told that guy to kill him because that's the guy who delivered him as a baby.
Yeah.
And then he kills his mom by calling his mom.
Wait, is there spoilers in here? 'Cause
I
what if
don't
wanna
care.
watch it?
This
This
is- be
is
giving
an
spoilers,
episode,
bro.
This is an old episode. This is like
No, Supernatural.
Shh. You know, someone,
then he tells his mom.
someone woke up this morning. They're like, "Today's the day I'm going to start the Supernatural show."
it sounded like that.
And then he's like, "But first, I gotta watch the new Amateur Hour." And then, boom, spoiler, and he killed himself. You killed somebody.
Yeah,
Zach.
like somebody just ended their life because you just ruined.
Well,
Supernatural.
good luck. You know why? 'Cause you're an idiot.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, that's.
You just
one,
talked
I
to
think
a-
that's
you
one of the
just
top
talked- you
5
just-
people.
You just called someone who committed suicide an idiot.
That's
well,
one,
if you
no,
commit
that's just-
suicide, you're an idiot.
That's just really high on the
Oh,
list of things you don't say to just recently dead people, right?
Yeah,
Like
well,
you'd be recalled. I don't even think Hitler went, "Yeah, you're an idiot. I hate you." After he had like a pool of dead people around him. Maybe
Yeah,
he did.
He definitely
yes,
still did.
yes.
Well, that's why if a lot
You
of
are a
time
piece of
travelers
shit.
would go kill Hitler. For me, I'm gonna go kill Mr. Joe Smith down the street that no one ever knew was a psycho mass murderer. But I got him one night in the bathtub, and it looked sexual, but it was just murder.
You got him.
I
Got him. Did you stick him?
Hey, Gotham, I got him.
You stuck him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, mate.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been a rousing time.
It's been 1
Arousing.
week since you looked at me.
It's been an arousing time.
I miss you guys.
I'd like to thank you for coming out.
We'd like to thank you all for coming out this evening. We hope that every time you listen to our podcast, you just take us into a huge empty amphitheater. And
Amphitheater.
you just crank us up to like 3 or 4. We don't need to be at 10.
let those
Four
voices
homes.
bump.
It's nice to know how big we are in your hearts, and we just appreciate you taking the whole day
To listen
sit
to
down
us.
and absorb us in slow motion speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't
That's
know.
good.
Thank you guys.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming out.
Just really thank you.
Yeah.
Just thank you
Thank-
so much.
We're bowing still. We're still bowing.
Thank you.
Bowing,
Thank
I
you.
think.
Oh,
All right.
flower. Wait, no, I got a flower, guys.
You
We
got
have
a flower?
to. Should I give a little one minute speech?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. This will be to close out the podcast, but we'd like to thank you all for coming out. We know the journey was long. We know the tickets were a little overpriced, but we do. Daddy's got to bring home the bacon. And if you would like to follow us on Twitter to subscribe to all of our latest thoughts and feelings, you can hit up Zachy B at zachyb@twitter.com. You can hit up my boy Jimmy.
Those are so wrong.
Whoa, I love this.
at jimmy.com.
What is wrong with you right now? Collect yourself.
What's your
Collect yourself.
What's your email?
Yeah, mine's just an email. You can email me.
So email us.
I'm not
email
me.
us at those.
I don't mean
Twitter
the status
addresses.
quo of
Email
Twitter.
us at the.
We know you don't have enough friends to be followers in Twitter.
Too, you know, like
At the peak?
yeah, like at their peak, and they're like they're alcoholics and they drink because they're like scared to go back on stage because they
Yeah.
just had such a sick show.
Oh,
you know?
wow,
Like
yeah.
I was thinking like Jim Belushi because he died and he partied all the time,
Yeah.
but like that
Didn't
might
Jim
have been
Belushi
why-
still have a show, though? Wasn't he still doing a show?
No, he's dead.
No, but was at the
Yeah,
time.
he was on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, when he died, I thought he was
Maybe
the
we're
guy
wrong.
from...
Did he die when he was on Saturday Night Live?
No, not when he's doing the show, but when he was like in the cast.
So
yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh,
That's
he's
what
in the
I meant.
cast?
Not-
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like on the show.
No, let Jim Belushi official footage of him dying.
Well, because their cast parties are like supposedly they're
Insane.
Like, they used to be
Oh,
insane.
yeah,
They
yeah.
probably still are crazy, but not
they're
as
probably
crazy.
super dumbed down.
And like Chris Farley and shit.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, guys, someone died. We got to chill.
gotta
We
chill.
got to chill out for at
People
least a
died.
couple months.
Yeah.
We cannot.
He's not
do
the only
coke
guy to
anymore.
die at a Saturday Night Live party?
I don't know. Like Chris Farley, he
Probably,
died.
probably
but
that we know
that
of.
might have been from a heart attack.
They probably
He
invite a
partied
couple
hard.
random people in. You
Yeah.
think that's what you would do if you had like if you you were a drug dealer and you just had a bunch of drug dealers over for a party, you think you'd just like invite like 2 people in and see how fucked up you could get them? Just be like, all right, you guys can only give them one thing, and then we're gonna see how they act. And each of them gives them like,
oh my god,
you like get
OD,
ecstasy and acid,
OD like right in front of you, instantly,
OD,
like
freaking drug dealer murderers. That's what they do. They're
serial killers.
Yeah.
Okay, come over, man. I'm gonna give you this pill.
Yeah,
and my
but
other buddies are gonna give you pills.
They're the
oh,
nice.
sweet.
No, you just mix them into one super pill.
Oh my god.
And you're like, why does this look like it's covered in radiation? Don't
why does
worry
this have
about
a warning label on it? It's so small.
Why would you put a warning label on a pill that you're
I don't
trying
know.
Wait, Philip, put the label on it. Mario and Philip are making drugs.
Philip.
You know Dr. Mario for a reason.
Dr. Mario, we get you so messed up.
Oh no, don't do this to me.
And then after that, we're gonna eat a pizza.
Oh, pizza.
Did you ever play Dr. Mario?
Yeah.
Don't let the virus escape.
Dang, I didn't know that quote. That was
No. Dude, I just thought it was something better than Dinky Winky or whatever.
Dinky Winky,
what if we just did Stinky Pinky?
Stinky, oh, that's awesome.
What's this for?
Stinky Pinky, tipsy,
barf,
barf, and ho.
What is that?
Skanky Tubbies.
Skanky Tubbies. Stinky Pinky, that's an awesome addition.
Stinky Pinky.
Skanky Tubbies?
Skanky Tubbies.
Skanky.
Coming to Adult Swim sometime late August.
Yeah. Produced by Tim
shit,
and Eric.
we should definitely pitch that.
We're pitching it.
Pitching it tomorrow.
Dude, I bet you that they would, there's a crazy
Just call them
episode
up,
every
give
time.
them the pitch.
Call them up. We have the phone number, right?
Did the Teletubbies end up banging in every episode?
No, they.
no,
That's what they sound like when they're banging.
No, ho.
Yeah, they're like,
It's like
man.
what you call it, real life or what's that? Ocean
Road rules?
Ocean hose.
Ocean.
What's
What are
Ocean
you
Hose?
watching?
What's that one where they're like Guidos or whatever?
oh, I don't know if I've
Ocean
seen that.
Hose?
What are they? What is it called?
It's on the tip of my tongue of what this show's called.
It's
right now.
it's good. It's a
talking
good
about
thing.
Squidbillies.
No, it's on MTV. And they
Remember
live-
with JoJo and the six pack man?
What?
Do you not remember that?
No.
You've gotta be
with
shitting
Ronnie.
me.
With Ronnie. Oh my god.
Ronnie with the foofy hair.
You guys are such fucking bullshitters right now.
it's
You
a
guys
show.
are making
It's a
with
show.
Ronnie,
With
Ronnie
with
the
DJ
fucking-
Pauly.
It's like Ocean Shore or something like that.
Jersey Shore.
Jersey
There
Shore.
you go.
Oh, I
Jesus.
thought you were saying it was on Adult
Oh
Swim.
man, that took
What?
forever.
You can see how I thought it was fake when I thought it was on Adult Swim.
How did you not get JoJo and Six Pack Man?
I was picturing a cartoon with a guy named JoJo and Six Pack Man and Ronnie with the froofy hair. I was picturing a cartoon with like, and
were
they were
talk-
like surfing on a boat.
We
Hey
were talking-
Ronnie, you said it was called like Boat Hose. So I was like, who the fuck are these characters? This is crazy.
We could pitch that idea too. Boat hose.
Boat hose.
Boat hose and skanky tubbies. Cream for delivery.
Why?
Because by the time you got
be
it, it
raw
would be
melty.
melted.
Yeah, but you never know if you got a truck freezer, then you're good.
Oh, they're gonna have what?
They're gonna
Like
leave it
80
there in a
truck
truck freezer?
freezers?
No, the Schwann man, they just drive around.
We're not talking the Schwann man.
They go cross
We're
country.
talking. I'm gonna ring into my nearest Dairy Queen and be like, "Hey, can I have?
Can you please
a
deliver
Blizzard?"
me ice cream?
Yeah.
They've never done that ever.
Sometimes they do if you're right next door.
People don't want old things unless they're gooey.
Ice cream
Old
cone. I could
things.
see them delivering an ice cream cone and just all melting down the dude's arm.
Why hasn't Dairy Queen adopted the whole
Flash freezing
Like,
ice cream cones.
flash freezing?
And then it would be thawed out by the time they got there.
Oh damn, that's fucking sick.
Oh.
Delivering ice cream.
Delivering frozen
Frozen
ice cream.
ice cream.
It's actually like what's that, hot ice or something?
Hot.
Dry
ice.
ice?
Dry ice.
I would never eat
Flash
anything that came
freeze.
out of dry ice. Is that healthy?
Yeah, it's so healthy.
It's flash frozen.
Have you ever eaten
you get your
anything?
total carbon for the day.
Carbon? Man,
You get your
that's
total
good 'cause I
intake
was
that-
running low on carbon today.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go eat some dry ice.
Dang, shoot.
Dry ice cream.
People are
cone.
like, "How old are these guys? 6?"
Yeah.
Yes.
Dry ice. No, dry ice has always scared me though, because there was that
burning
one.
yourself?
Did you hear about that one place where there was the pool or whatever? It was like it was like on some island, I think. It was like an
What?
island
Someone
like
put
vacation
dry ice
thing.
in it?
And they had the pool out, and then they had like dry ice like all around the pool, so it was like going into the pool, and it was like fogging up the surface of the pool. So people were getting in the pool and swimming, and like I think it was like the carbon monoxide or something in the dry ice. It's like really heavy, so people were like passing out and drowning. People died.
No.
I swear.
No.
I swear. Yeah, it was
Wow.
insane.
Where was this at?
I don't know. I guarantee that event happened. I just have no clue in the world.
When?
I thought it was on like some like Hawaii or something like some
Yeah,
or it was like
This is a dream.
and I think it was like sponsored by like Red Bull or something like that.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. It was
You just think that somebody would have been like, wait.
yeah.
Hey, don't jump in the pool.
But then they couldn't see them drowning at the bottom of the pool because the dry ice was covering it.
Well, and they probably just thought they're like, they're just doing another Red Bull trick. Like,
Yeah, he's just gonna stay on there.
everybody's wearing GoPros, so it's cool.
Oh my god,
Don't
you
say
see people going like choking on
Right
water.
after that, they're gonna drop him out of a plane somehow. He's going to the center of the earth.
You're the Bud Light, the
Bud
Bull,
Lightyear?
the Red Bull CEO. That's what you sound like. He's coming out of the plane, dude.
Yeah, watch, man. What is the freaking? I almost said Bud Light too. Is Red Bull CEO like what? Like 22?
Like a surfer.
He's like a 20-year-old
From California.
surfer, dude.
Yeah.
He's
really like 60, but he acts like he's 20.
hey
bros. Yeah,
Hey,
what
we're
do you
just
wanna
gonna
do?
go do
Totally
this half pipe.
modular.
Radular?
Radula.
You know he wouldn't know like the exact
Oh,
terminology.
okay.
Plus, he's the Red Bull like CEO. I feel like if you're like a CEO of a company or you own a company, you feel like so much like just instinctively like you feel like you're a higher class of a person because you're like I made a company.
Well, you
Yeah.
are, and you have a lot of money, so.
Well, you have a lot of money, but I'm not talking like I guess I'm talking not social class, but like a mental class. Like
Yeah.
Your
you walk into
ego's
a
through
room and
the
you
roof.
I get not I wouldn't want to say like ego through the roof, but you just feel almost
Godlike.
you feel
strike you
responsible.
down.
Like you feel responsible for what you created. So then you almost maybe feel responsible to like keep being that insanely ingenuitive.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I made my own company and I got to keep going. I got to
exactly.
like
I
or
gotta
the normal
think real
thing to do
smart.
is keep going, and maybe they can't keep going and they just go into suicide. Major
Do you
suicide.
think that happens sometimes?
I don't know. If you did something like crazy, like if you think about like those guys in high school who like had all those accomplishments and they were just like insane like athletes or something like that.
Yeah.
Then you get out of that, you go to college, maybe you're not a sweet athlete, maybe you don't play sports at all. Then you get to be an adult and there's no way you're doing that.
I think that's kind of like people that are very successful in entertainment sometimes.
We're clearly just referring to a niche market there.
I like that show. Boat Hose.
Boat hose.
An animated series from the creators of
Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore.
From the creators of Two Frat Boys.
Oh yeah, the creators of Two Frat Boys.
Comes the new breakneck animated series,
Breakneck.
Boats and Hose. Wait, what
Boats
was
and
it?
hose.
I think that one's copyrighted.
Yeah, that one is copyrighted.
Welcome to a podcast.
Hello, everyone.
This time now 80% more recent than your last podcast.
We are posting this now. This is live. You're actually listening live. You hit play. You came in live.
Well, we know you
came in.
downloaded it from the podcast app and you're listening to it now, but you're actually listening to it live.
If you didn't know, we're streaming live.
We're live.
One more thing. We're live.
We're live.
One last thing you should know. No, but we're man, if you figure our last system, we recorded it Wednesday
Yeah.
and it didn't get posted till that next Sunday.
Yeah.
I guess any next Sunday would be the next Sunday.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought if I said we recorded it on Wednesday and then we posted it on Sunday, they'd be like, "Oh, it was only 3 days."
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
but it was
it's
super
it's
late
quite-
news
it's-
and news time.
It's
though.
not the absolute zero of Wednesday.
You know, if I
Math
wasn't
joke.
good at math, which I'm not, when you say Wednesday to Sunday, I'm like, is that 3 days?
That seems way longer.
It seems way longer. Wednesday
It
to
is
Sunday,
way
it's
longer.
Forever. Yeah.
It's way longer than 3 days. It's 4.
It's way longer. It's so much longer.
You can't have one day of the week more than 4
It
days
depends
away
on,
from
are
the
you
other
counting
one.
the Wednesday and the Sunday?
Unless
or are
it's
you just
Lazy
counting the ones
Susan
in between?
Sunday. What?
Lazy Susan Sunday.
Lazy
Please explain
Wednesday,
that.
Thursday,
Lazy-
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's 5 days.
Yeah, every 6th Sunday of the month you skip and you call it Lazy Susan Sunday.
Oh, okay.
That's 6.
Idiot.
That's 6.
I mean, that's sick. I said that's 6.
That's 6. So yeah, now it's almost instant. If
Instantaneous.
not Wednesday night, you'll get it Thursday morning, and if not Thursday morning, you're just not trying hard enough
You're not paying attention.
because it's there. It's in the mail.
It's gonna be there.
It's
So
looking
that's
at you.
cool. get all
If you
your-
think about it, our last model was almost like the exact same reason that you would never want to like order ice